Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to BSV TV. I'm your host Satoshi, and on this show we'll be defending the one and only, truly genuine Bitcoin. The Bitcoin that Satoshi Nakamoto designed in his white paper as a peer-to-peer electronic cash system for the world. Let's get the disclaimers out of the way. So all the statements that you hear on this show are opinion and must only ever be taken as opinion. They are never to be taken as any form of advice, family, financial, sexual or otherwise. And on that note, let's sit back, relax, have some fun and enjoy the show. Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and set your own fee on Streamanity.
Yeah, I'm not surprised I wasn't asked why I'm convinced Craig is Satoshi. I posted on Reddit. He signed in my presence using the private key from block number one, the very first mined Bitcoin block. On a computer that I'm convinced had not been tampered with, on software I'm convinced that had not been tampered with, a message of my choosing.
At Enchain, we've just funded a number of universities doing, so far, a test up to 1 gigabyte because it validates what we've already done independently. We've tested up to 380 gigabyte blocks. We've tested 1 million transactions a second and transaction sizes up to 20 megabytes. Super complex scripts. Basically ones that can run operating systems. That's all of global commerce times about 50. On top of that, we can have complex scripts. On top of that, we can scale each of those transactions 1,000 times, which effectively means about 1 billion transactions per second, which means we can then have all derivatives, all complex trades. That means high frequency trading. It means everything that happens globally.
Is the market that effectively BSV is going for, is that global e-commerce, which is currently valued at $29 trillion?
No, that's too small.
Buy and sell Bitcoin instantly at bsvgravity.com. And you can now book and pay for your winter holiday at skibsv.com. Alrighty people, it looks like we are live. The time is 7:15. The date is Friday, the 2nd of July, 2021. Welcome to Satoshi TV, aka Bitcoin SV TV, aka It's Just Bitcoin. That's all it is. So let's crack on with a few things. I've been rebranding my Satoshi Talks kind of podcast, and I've just come up with a really sort of I was thinking it might be even like too simple, really. Branded colours. I wasn't sure if it was a little bit drab, but I was just like, you know what, I kind of like it, It's not sort of in your face, it's kind of subtle, it's just sort of pastel colours. I thought it was alright. So this is going to be the setup, and then I'll just obviously have the guest's profile image, on the right-hand side where Patrick is there. And that's it, like a little gold stripe across the bottom. I actually got that colour from a picture of Jimmy's tie. So if ever that comes up in a fun general knowledge question in the future, you now know. And I will know that you listen to my show, because nobody else will know where that gold stripe came from. It is Jimmy's tie. And look at this, talking about Jimmy's tie. Jimmy on an absolute roll here. Look at this. He said, Prince Michael wants to say a big thank you to everyone who sent a BSV to his Handcash app wallet. And he remarked how fast the payments are and how remarkable it is to send 1 cent to someone anywhere in the world. I told him this is exactly how Bitcoin is supposed to work. Yes, indeed. Look at that. Great picture there, Jimmy. Great picture. Loving that. Great work. Fantastic work. That was the other one. So if you do want to ding a dong to Prince Michael, his Handcash is, here we go, Prince Michael just with 1 E. That's it. But yeah, loving that. That might be my thumbnail for this show. Great stuff. Okay, let's get into some of these articles then. Quite a few, quite exciting. Saw a few quite exciting ones earlier. Check this out. Always love a bit of dirty Binance gossip. Here we go. Check it out. Binance authorities in Thailand and Cayman Islands launch probes. God, it is a multiple pronged attack on Binance. Surely they won't have far to run now, you know. The walls are closing in, as they say. So let's see what this says. Article by John Southurst, BSV Train. Troubled digital asset trading platform Binance is feeling more heat from regulators. Thailand's Securities and Exchange Commission has filed a criminal complaint against the exchange, saying it was operating in the country without a license. In a statement, the Thailand SEC said it had issued a warning letter to Binance on April 5th about the nature of its business in the country and requested a written response. However, the company failed to submit a response within the specified time. So naughty, isn't it? Just utter contempt for regulators. The latest news comes as Binance is feeling the heat from regulators in major jurisdictions like Japan and the UK and the Canadian province of Ontario. Japan and Ontario regulators have warned their residents to cease using the platform, while the UK's Financial Conduct Authority, the FCA, has also published a warning about Binance Markets Limited, a subsidiary, saying it was not permitted to undertake any regulated activity in the UK. The Monetary Authority of Singapore has said it plans to follow up on various regulators' concerns with its own local Binance subsidiary, Binance Asia Services Pte. Adding to the pressure, the Cayman Islands Monetary Authority also announced it would investigate Binance's business dealings, saying it was not authorized to operate a cryptocurrency exchange from or within the Cayman Islands. Though Binance Holdings Limited is registered in the Cayman Islands, its status as a parent company means it may not fall under the authority's jurisdiction, though the added scrutiny definitely comes at an uncomfortable time. The Thailand SEC and its criminal complaint follows tips and the SEC's further inspection that Binance was offering services that fitted its description of an exchange trading platform. Binance operates a localized version of its site in Thai at binance.com/th. In January 2020, it announced it would collaborate with Santang Corporation, a regulated Thailand digital asset exchange, using its API to provide a fiat gateway in Thai baht for Binance customers. Thailand's regulated digital asset ecosystem and blockchain development is boosted by its fast-moving and open-minded regulators. Binance wrote in a blog post at the time, "Dear oh dear, trying to stroke their egos, never going to pass." Binance official terms of service requires all users to comply with local laws regarding taxation and includes the statement that users acknowledge and declare that their funds comes from legitimate sources and not originated from illegal activities. Binance has also stated its subsidiary companies comply with local regulations wherever they are located. Despite these assurances, Binance was accused of being shockingly lax with its KYC and AML policies by Japanese company Fisco Cryptocurrency Exchange Incorporated in a complaint filed with the US District Court in Northern California in September 2020. Binance, it claimed, had allowed $9.4 million worth of BTC that resulted from a 2018 hack on Osaka-based exchange Zaif to pass through its platform. Binance has also been accused of being negligent in allowing millions of dollars in digital assets from ransomware hacks to be traded, and Dr. Craig S. Wright has previously suggested it may be responsible for the laundering of up to $2.1 billion in criminal proceeds each year. Oh my goodness. Binance has not officially commented on the latest regulation announcements, though CEO and founder CZ tweeted the following message. So his tweet said, "For those who has been supporting us, you know we don't engage in debates, fights. We focus on solving problems, and we will. As always, thank you for your trust and support. We will continue to grow together." Ugh, do one, mate. The company's strategy to deal with these investigations remains unclear, because it's just going to try and sweep it under the rug. However, it appears regulators are taking aim at Binance's distributed structure with its network of subsidiaries operating in an effort to examine how compliant it actually is. Oof, dear, it's not looking good for Binance at all. But what is looking good is this. Women of BSV Group. Loving this. Loving this. So an article by Nidhi Aura So, Women of BSV Group joins BSV Roundtable on YouTube. All right, off to a flying start. Did you know there's a Twitch group named Women of BSV comprised of female leaders in the digital currency and blockchain space? There is, and you should listen to what they have to say. Satoshi recently joined Shem Booth Spain on his BSV channel on YouTube to interview the group on how they started, as well as the mass adoption of BSV and how to best get the right message out. Joining the BSV roundtable were Diddy Weldon, River, Casey Hamilton, Rory Zimmerman, Dr. Eva Porus, Ruth Eastman, and Mika Kortsteed. There we go. Kortsteed. Sorry, Mika. So it was a post by Luke saying the women of BSV and others have amazing brains, brawn and beauty. Cheers, mate. I always thought I was pretty handsome. Weldon collaborated with other like-minded women leaders of the industry and organised the talk to discuss the shared vision of helping others, especially women. Introducing herself, Diddy described her intentional involvement with the BSV community as more of a lurker who later became a real person in the digital currency sector after attending the CoinGeek London conference. Diddy met River and other Bitcoin enthusiasts who helped her tap into this space. Casey Hamilton of Be The Broadcast mentioned that she began her journey with Ethereum but abandoned it after an acquaintance told her about BSV protocol. She described BSV as the most liberating technology and shared how she remotely helps people set up accounts on BSV platforms such as Relica and Twitch, etc. Quote here, I've helped everyone, but I offer services free of cost to single mothers. I log into their computers through TeamViewer and set up their accounts so they can earn BSV. Dr. Eva Porus, an honorary research collaborator at the University of Rey Juan Carlos, noted that she discovered Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin protocol in 2015 and immediately fell in love with it. Her primary focus on business applications in lieu of price fluctuations of the coin. Ruth Eastman came across BSV in 2018 and shortly after that began investing in it. On the live video session, she announced that a website will much later this year. She announced that a website will much later this. She announced that a website will launch later this year that will be open for all to contribute to the BSV space. Love it, love it. Micah stated that there is a lot of male energy in this sector, so it is great to have a unique perspective from women. River, a constant supporter and promoter of BSV, insisted people not engage in negative trolling on social media. Speaking about the possibility that some countries are leaning towards developing currencies on the BSV protocol, Eastman cited that many will witness failures before realizing that BSV is the way to go. Comparing BSV to the internet, Micah pointed out that it took time for the masses to adopt the latter. Applauding the way the BSV community operates in unison, Dr. Porus noted that it is difficult to find a similar collaborative environment in the academic and business communities. Excellent. The panel also spoke about the resistance of their family and friends towards BSV and how it often gets compared to BTC or Ethereum because they are popular. Citing the examples of Facebook, River pointed out that people were initially reluctant to join Zuckerberg's platform. Quote here, the BSV community might eventually flourish just like Facebook, so we need to not be aggressive and should keep encouraging others to be part of this community, she said. In summary, Micah insisted that people get into this space now and not later. Hamilton added, right now is the accumulation time. It is not yet too late to be a part of the movement. Weldon expressed the desire for everyone, including Satoshi, hey, that's me, to organise more sessions and encourage investors worldwide to pay attention to micropayments, quoting them as a significant part of your business. Ruth said the women's group represents the non-intimidating phase of BSV, and Dr. Porus remarked on her educational style, predicting that BSV will change the functioning of society as the internet did. Absolutely. I'm loving that. Loving that. I encourage anyone and everyone to just have a go. If you have an idea, just do it. As Richard Branson said, if somebody offers you a great idea and you're not sure if you can do it, just say yeah and then find out. Just do it. That's literally all you've got to do. Loving those articles there. Absolutely fantastic. Let's see if there was anything else in news that caught my eye. I think I've been over most of those. Let's have a look at tech quickly. Yeah, I've seen those. All right, let's crack on with Cointelegraph. Look at this. I had to come across this. Look at that. Stablecoin insurance firm Bridge Mutual to protect against possible Tether depegging. What on earth? Years of regulatory uncertainty around Tether could be offset by newfound investor confidence if an emerging insurance protocol for USDT gains traction. Oh my god. While the value of stablecoins like Tether and USD Circle coin is designed to be pegged to another asset such as the US dollar, the crypto industry has fretted for years about the possibility of major depegging, especially amid US regulatory concerns about Tether, which has a current market capitalization of over $63 billion, and only 2% of that is cash. Dear oh dear. Now one company intends to provide discretionary coverage for investors against that scenario, and Tether itself is backing the play. Seriously, oh my god. Bridge Mutual aims to mitigate the risk of loss of funds resulting from hacked or exploited smart contracts, exchange hacks or theft, price crashes in stablecoins and other digital asset vulnerabilities. Stablecoin insurance is uncomplicated in principle. If a stablecoin drops beneath its peg for a set period of time, the policyholder can make a claim. Oracles check the current price of the stablecoin and then pay the investors back the overall difference between the current price and the peg, but in a different stablecoin. And I presume they're going to have to pay insurance premiums. It's just another way to rinse money from people. It's absolutely outrageous. You know, I mean, they shouldn't be in this position in the first place. You know, a pegged stablecoin should be pegged. That's it. It's really easy to do. Money in the bank, one for one. Dear oh dear. Smart contract vulnerabilities have become a massive risk in the decentralized finance, and they are a leading cause in the loss of millions of dollars in consumer funds, said Paolo Ardonio, CTO of Tether. With the introduction of Bridge Mutual, we hope to guard against future hacks and build more trust in DeFi products. Absolute shit is what those products are. Dear oh dear. As Bridge Mutual moves towards a decentralized governance model, never going to happen, Tether has been quick to express support financially. The stablecoin issuer has earmarked $500,000 for token acquisition, and has Bitfinex, the cryptocurrency exchange that is closely tied to Tether Limited, through its ownership. Those tokens should ensure that both companies have a stake in Bridge Mutual's governance. Mike Miglio, a founder of Bridge Mutual, explained that Tether and Bitfinex have already shown great support to the project by connecting us with many other esteemed projects that have now become our partners. Oh my goodness me. All your partners are complete shitcoiners. Oh, it's just horrendous. Yeah, and this reminds me of collateralized debt obligations. You know, where all the shit was packaged up and they were like, well, you've got subprime loans in there, which, you know, the higher interest rate just simply offset the risk of those that might not pay, you know, and then you've also got some good ones in there as well, as along with some really shit ones, and they were all shit. Absolutely every single one of them. And that's exactly what is going on here. Dear oh dear. Yeah, lost my point. And they've also committed to helping us market Bridge Mutual, improving the design and integrated into other platforms and systems. It sounds horrendous. It's just a bubble waiting to pop. That is it. Policyholders deposit their tethers into pools to use as collateral, and in exchange for their stake, they can also share in profits from the platform and earn yield, according to Miglio. Quote here, billions of dollars of volume a day are moved to and from stablecoins, with people and institutions trusting implicitly that the value of the stablecoin will remain stable, continued Miglio. If coverage for stablecoins was readily available and easy to use, everyone will be able to increase their exposure to the cryptocurrency market without losing sleep over whether all of their value they have parked in stables could drop to zero overnight. Yeah, and if the insurance company can't cover it all, you know, it's just a massive bubble. They have no idea. It's just horrendous. But they're going to learn the hard way. I mean, jeepers. So, Thai ACC and Cayman Islands regulators take action on Binance. We just read that on CoinGeek. Bitcoin Cash ABC rebrands the eCash, embraces proof of stake and 2 decimal places. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bitcoins, that's Coolcoins, active addresses fall below Ethereum's after 60% drop in 6 weeks. What is this? 60% drop in 6 weeks. Ethereum flips Coolcoin by another metric as active addresses plummet. Oh dear. The number of addresses active on the Coolcoin network has crashed roughly 60% in the past 6 weeks, from 1.3 million to roughly 500,000. The collapse in activity has seen Ethereum overtake Coolcoin by the number of active addresses, with the Ethereum network hosting roughly 200,000 more active wallets than Coolcoin on Friday. It is the 3rd time in a month that Ethereum has overtaken Coolcoin by the metric, also happening on June 5th, 2021 and June 6th, 2021. The previous time Ethereum was in the lead was at the beginning of 2017. Twitter analyst Mr. Whale, known for his bearish takes, also noted that Coolcoin's active addresses have fallen to the lowest level since April 2020, based on a weekly moving average. Wow, so that's on Glassnode. So the Coolcoin's active addresses on the blockchain network just plunged to its lowest level since April 2020. This data is bearish. It shows demand for Coolcoin is drying up very quickly, because it's Coolcoin. It's an absolute load of garbage. Several factors may be contributing to the aggressive drop in active Coolcoin addresses, including the more than 50% sell-off that followed the Coolcoin's all-time high in May and subsequent sideways market action, and the massive crash in network hash rate amid China's latest crackdown on local Coolcoin mining operations. Ethereum's active addresses increased by more than 9% over the past week to tag 700,000, despite the price of Ethereum falling more than 10%. However, active Ethereum addresses are still down 22% from their early April peak of 900,000. Flipping watch. So we've got active addresses in the latest metric by which Ethereum has overtaken Coolcoin, with blockchain centers Flipping Index estimating Ethereum's transaction fee revenues leads by more than 300%, while total transaction count is ahead by nearly 500%. However, Coolcoin has also reclaimed a lead in both trading and transaction volumes after recently falling behind Ethereum. Oh dear, oh dear. According to a June 23rd report from on-chain analytics provider Glassnode, the total number of unique addresses interacting with DeFi protocols has continued to climb since May, suggesting decentralized finance activity was raising despite the broader crypto meta trend. The data shows a nearly 40% increase in the number of wallets that have interacted with DeFi protocols since the start of May, pushing the total user count up to more than 2.9 million. As such, persistent demand for DeFi from new users may explain Ethereum's recent strength in network activity related to Coolcoin. Coolcoin is an absolute pile of poo. Total garbage. Literally, absolute garbage. It's just embarrassing, really. But, they've done it on purpose. That's why we say shitcoin is shit for brains. Dear, oh dear. And what's this Bitcoin.org block access to Bitcoin software download in the UK? Yeah, that'll be since Craig won the default judgment in his court case. Loving that. What's this? BitHub to ban employees from trading crypto on its platform. Good. My goodness. What's this? Strike to offer no-fee Bitcoin trading, taking aim at Coinbase and Square. Jack Mallers take on Coinbase and its asinine trading fees. Payments platform Strike has announced that it will allow US consumers to buy and sell Coolcoin with almost no trading fees from today. In an announcement on the 1st of July, Strike founder and CEO Jack Mallers launched a salvo at leading US cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase, stating that his platform will set out to be the cheapest and easiest place on the planet to acquire Coolcoin. The move also puts Strike in direct competition with Jack Dorsey Square and with PayPal, which started offering crypto assets with within the platform to US customers in November 2020. The announcement stated that the firm has launched the CoolCoin tab, enabling the ability to buy CoolCoin on Strike with no fee outside of the market spread. The Chicago-based payments firm stated that it would charge a maximum execution cost of around 0.3% for brokering BTC trades, looking to drop that to below 0.1% over the coming months as volume grows. See, people were warning about this in the Coinbase IPO. That's exactly what they were warning about. The Chicago-based payments firm stated that it would charge a maximum execution cost of around 0.3% for brokering CoolCoin trades. Oh, I just read that bit. Popular trading app Robinhood also offers commission-free crypto trading in selected states. More than 6 million new customers bought crypto on the platform within the first 2 months of 2021. And we heard most of that was Dogecoin. Maulers is taking aim directly at Coinbase with the move, labeling its excessive trading fees as asinine. He pointed out that Coinbase made $1.8 billion in revenue in the first quarter of 2021. Good grief, $1.8 billion in revenue in the first quarter. $8 billion a year. Wow. With $771 million in profit, 94% of which comes from fees, as high as 3%. He was highly critical of the exchange's free giveaways, which award users with a couple of dollars worth of altcoins for watching videos. Oh dear. Like Brave token or something. Quotes here, make no mistake, when you buy a CoolCoin on Coinbase, you're supporting shitcoins. Absolutely, that is absolutely right. There was also a dig at PayPal, which he stated has also recently hiked fees across the board and now charges sellers 3.49% plus 0.49 cents to process crypto transactions. Absolutely outrageous. Maulers added that the aim is to drive prices in the market as close to nothing as possible, which would be in keeping with CoolCoin's ethos. What? Ethos. As if he knows about Bitcoin's ethos. You know, just simply read the white paper, you'll find that BSV is it. He said here, our mission is to ensure financial freedom for all. We won't stop until we do so for all 8 billion people on the planet. Sounds like Craig. But Craig is Satoshi Nakamoto. He has all the resources. As reported by Cointelegraph, Strike has entered into a partnership with the El Salvadorian government to assist with its CoolCoin adoption rollout. That looks horrendous. If you see the video of them trying to use a CoolCoin in El Salvador on, I think it's Vice, honestly, it's an absolute joke. And yeah, they were saying, oh, well, you know, you're not actually using Bitcoin, you know, when you're using this, like, when you're using Strike, it's using the Lightning Network, blah, 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 blah. Honestly, it's just, we know what's coming. It's just so dumb, you know, and really stupid, irresponsibly stupid and reckless, you know. Not that I enjoy sounding like a parent, but jeepers, you know. It really doesn't take much to figure it out, you know. It's a little bit of common sense. That's pretty much it, really. Let's see what else there was. I saw this article here on Crypto Potato. Look at this. I just wanted to have a dig at this. This looks hilarious. So a stock to flow model predicts Bitcoin won't close below 47k in August. Oh, is that right? It's not really looking all that good so far, but I mean, you never know with CoolCoin, you know. I mean, who knows? Plan B believes BTC's bull run is just on pause and predicts that the cryptocurrency will go $47 by the end of August this year. Putting his cock on the block there. That's only about 8 weeks away, slightly more than that. CoolCoin's bull run hasn't ended, and its price could increase by more than 40% by the end of August, asserted the creator of the popular stock-to-flow model. He also predicts that the next few months will be a make or break for the stock-to-flow model. Over the course of the past few months, Bitcoin's price slumped by roughly 50% from the mid-April peak, which questioned the state of the bull market. While most of the community debates whether the 2018 scenario will repeat once again, the person behind the stock-to-flow model, going by the Twitter handle Plan B, believes BTC is primed for more gains. Yeah, but it has no fundamental value, so, you know, price might go up, but it'll come down. He said earlier on Friday that my on-chain data tells me this bull is not over and $64,000 was not the top. Although Coolcoin has lost roughly half of its value since then, following fear, uncertainty and doubt from Elon Musk and China, Plan B believes the current price movements, all they do is look at price. They've got no understanding of this thing. None. No idea about the implications of SegWit, no idea about the implications of Lightning Network. It's absolutely insane. Plan B believes the current price movements are actually in line with the stock-to-flow model. Even aside from the stock-to-flow model, his floor indicator says we will not go below 47,000 at the end of August. Again, it's 50-50, but he's no clue. He's just, I can't express just how wrong he is. Fundamentally, speculatively, he might be right, but fundamentally, absolutely wrong. Absolutely wrong. As previously reported, the stock-to-flow ratio and its variables examine Coolcoin's production, supply and evolution in the past decade or so. Ultimately, the model predicts a price tag well within a 6-digit territory by the end of the year. Nevertheless, the retracement has put in doubt this somewhat optimistic prediction. As such, Plan B asserts that the next 6 months will be make or break to stock-to-flow again. They're not even keeping up to date with the court proceedings. Craig just won the default judgment for copyright ownership of the Bitcoin white paper, and they're not even looking at that. It's like it's nothing to them. They have no idea about how big the significance is, of that and what's happening, especially with the Crypto Open Patent Alliance thing. JPap's in the house. What's your take on CSW's Royal Fork? I did read that earlier. Royal Fork. Maybe that's kind of like play on words for the F word, using the fork, going to get royally forked. But somebody else said it. Then the word fork is a chess move where you basically sort of like, it's effectively like taking out two birds with one stone, but in chess. So I can certainly see it coming. I don't know what it's going to be, but I know how meticulous CSW is in his planning. Obviously, my money's on Craig. Watch this space. Never a dull moment in crypto. I think there we go. That was it. So that was a stock-to-flow water joke. What did I see here? 5 things we could learn from the Congress Bitcoin hearing. Let's have a look at this. Expert witness and members of Congress weighed the risks and rewards of Coolcoin and cryptocurrencies this week. Here are key takeouts. Oh, all right. So, in brief, cryptocurrency experts, who the hell were they? Was summoned before the US Congress overnight and investigations subcommittee on Wednesday. Congressmen were keen to examine the risks and potential opportunities in cryptocurrencies and their impact on the financial system. US Congress Oversight and Investigations Subcommittee, a division of the House Financial Services Committee, summoned cryptocurrency experts on Wednesday for a hybrid discussion on regulation. The experts include Peter Van Valkenburg, Director of Research at Coin Center. Yeah, like he knows what Bitcoin is or follows the protocol. A non-profit focused on focused on the policy issues facing cryptocurrencies, and Alexis Goldstein, Director of Financial Policy for think tank the Open Market Institute. Alongside members of Congress, they took part in a revealing discussion on the merits and risks of digital assets and blockchain technology. Dear, none of them have a clue. It's just like the blind leading the blind, Bravado. So here are 5 key things we learned from what they discussed. 1. Crypto industry needs better regulations. Oh, would you believe it? Surprise, surprise. What has Craig been saying all along? Representative Tom Emmer was concerned that America may not get the full benefit from its cryptocurrency entrepreneurs if innovation is stifled by lack of clarity and regulation. and his concerns were shared by many other representative and crypto experts. He called for a robust classification system for digital assets to determine whether cryptocurrencies are securities, commodity. Again, I mean, I don't even know if the Commodities and Securities Exchange know this, because Coolcoin is not a commodity because they've broken the chain of signatures. Ethereum moving to proof of stake is not will not be a commodity, and Vitalik actually discredits it being a commodity because he's the central point of authority and control from the beginning. Same with Charlie Lee and Litecoin. You know, maybe they don't fundamentally change it, but they certainly discredit it. Absolutely. All merit the same treatment as fiat. He also highlighted the potential that Coolcoin and blockchain platforms have to offer in creating better transparency and trust than traditional systems. That's true. The 2008 financial crisis was on lawmakers' minds. Conversely, the rapid innovation and expansion of the cryptocurrency industry and its recent attractions for retail traders was of some concern to legislators. With new ventures, platforms and tools to encourage and support the use of crypto springing up at such a rapid rate, some representatives cautioned that we could be witnessing a run-up to 2008 all over again. Yeah, true. And worried that the state would need to prop up crypto markets. Oh dear, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Democrat Rep Brad Sherman wants to shut Coolcoin down. Brad Sherman, representative for California's 30th Congressional District, would rather people make bets in equity markets or the California lottery than invest in crypto. He called for nothing less than to shut Coolcoin and cryptocurrencies down. They are highly volatile and have the potential to support patriotic anarchists who are rooting for tax evasion. I hope we shut it down, he said. For most members of Congress are keen to gain more understanding of cryptocurrencies. No shit, Sherlock. Surprise, surprise again. Come to my show, I'll tell you all you need to know. Like Rep Sherman, the majority of the members of the Congress were eager to find out more about cryptocurrencies, including their impact on market volatility, the environment, and much more besides. Van Valkenburg was keen to enlighten them, emphasizing the technology's transparency and peer-to-peer nature, and its resistance to censorship and sustainability compared to the traditional finance system. Talking absolute crap there. The latter, he said, uses an estimated 5 times more energy than Coolcoin. Granted, the traditional finance sector moves more money, but it's worth noting that Coolcoin's energy usage doesn't scale per transaction. Again, I mean, they should be looking at the genuine Bitcoin, because the genuine Bitcoin is just better at everything. Fiat's potential for money laundering puts cryptocurrencies in the shade. Representative Anthony Gonzalez was keen to highlight a little-cited figure in the debate about cryptocurrencies and anti-money laundering. In respect of the commentary around whether we should allow cryptocurrencies to exist along AML lines, I would ask, compared to what? Compared to fiat, where 99% of all money laundering goes unprosecuted. Oof, dear oh dear, that's a huge amount. It's an argument that many advocates of crypto and even legacy banking institutions have made. A September 2020 report by the Society of Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. Oh, didn't realise that's what SWIFT stood for. Huh. I never bothered looking at it. I don't use it anyway. So, Society for Worldwide Interbank Financial Telecommunications. Well, there we go. Note that the number of identified cases of money laundering using crypto remain relatively small compared to the volumes of cash laundered through traditional methods. That's not likely to silence regulators, though, who continue to play up crypto's role in money laundering. Good grief, yeah. Right, there we go. Never a dull moment in crypto, people. Never a dull moment in crypto. Let's have this picture of Jimmy up here. Which one do we like? That one looks all right. I think I preferred the other one. It sort of filled the screen up, didn't it? There we go. That looks awesome. Loving that. Right then, peeps. If you're in the house, handles and paymails in the chat box. Let's do this. It is time to ding a dong. JPap's in there. Will be the first one on the way to you. Here we go. Sending money. JP. Swiping to send. There we go. Hey, an orange kick's lurking in the background. Great stuff. Good to see you. Thank you very much. There we go. Orange kick. Got it. Swiping to send on the way. Anyone else? Anyone else? That's alright, that'll do. 39 minutes, epic show today. Glad my voice and dorsal tones held up. Right, guys, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed the show. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there. Joy giving. Catch you guys later. Get paid for posting your pics on Relica. Download the app now at www.getrelica.com. Get your tweet etched on Twitch, forever on the Bitcoin blockchain. Do it today at www.jointwitch.com. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online. Support independent content creators on micropayment platforms such as Streamanity, Twitch and Relica. We should profit from our data, not the large corporations who track, monitor and sell it. If you enjoy the Bitcoin content that I produce, please support me by heading over to www.satoshi.tv, where you can keep up to date with all the latest news, gossip and content as it's created. Thanks very much. To get started in Bitcoin, go to freebsv.com, where you can claim your free Bitcoin. Then head over to Twitter and follow @IamSatoshi, where you can take part in his very generous and world famous free giveaways. The future of advertising meets the power of Bitcoin at Tonic Pow. Get paid for posting advertising campaigns to your social media profiles. Go to www.tonicpowads.com.